Hey guys, welcome to Bharti Yoga. I'm Bharti. So today I'll teach you some of my favorite yoga asanas and stretches that are going to help you get into a full split. Obviously you won't get into a full split on your first day, but you'll definitely get there with practice. So hop onto your mat and let's get going.
We will start with some warm-up. Stand with your feet at a wider distance than your hips with toes pointing forward. Bring both arms at shoulder level. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bend forward to touch your left foot with the right hand. Look up towards the left hand. Then twist to the opposite side and touch your right foot with the left hand. Let's do 10 of these. Make sure both the knees are straight and keep breathing. Last one, and roll back up. Then point your right foot to the right side. Bring both hands at shoulder level. Start bending your right knee to make a 90-degree angle at your knee. Adjust the left foot so that the right knee stays stacked over the right ankle. Come back up. Let's do 4 more of these. Last one. Stay down for a few breaths and then come back up. Now, as you inhale, start extending your body to the right. Then as you exhale, bend to the right. Keep looking up towards your left hand. Slowly come up. Then adjust your feet so that the right foot points forward and the left foot points towards the left. Let's do Warrior 2 here. Last one. Stay down for a few breaths and come up. Inhale, extend to the left. Exhale, bend sideways. Slowly come up. Then come down on all fours into a tabletop position. Curl your toes in. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push your hips up to come into downward facing dog. Walk your dog a few times to open up the calves. Keep breathing. Then push both the heels down to come into downward dog. Roll forward to come into high plank. And again push back to down dog. Keep pressing your chest towards your thighs and raise the tailbone towards the sky. Roll to plank. And then back to down dog. Then start raising your left leg up so that the toes keep pointing down. This will ensure your hips stay squared. Also make sure you do not lift the heel of the right foot. Breathe into the stretch you feel in the right calf muscle. Slowly bring the leg down, then repeat with the right leg. Keep your hips squared and keep pushing into the left shoulder to keep it in line with the right shoulder. Then bring the right foot down and place it between your hands to come into a lunge. Press your hips down to feel the stretch in the left quads. Then straighten the right knee to come into a side triangle stretch. Keep your back straight and breathe into the stretch you feel in the back of the right leg. Then come down to lunge. Take a breath in and out here and again straighten the right leg. One last time, come back to lunge and then straighten the right leg. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, fold forward, trying to bring your chest closer to your knee. Then take the right leg back and come into a lunge on the other side. Make sure your left knee is stacked over the left ankle and press your hips down. Then come into a side triangle. Come back to lunge. Breathe in and out. And back to side triangle. Make sure your left knee is straight. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Last time, come to lunge and go back to triangle. And then come back to the lunge. Now bring the left hand on the inside of the left leg and move the left foot out. Now if you feel this stretch is already intense, you can stay here or you can take your elbows down and place them next to the left foot. Just breathe into the stretch you feel in your left hip flexor. As an added challenge, I like to let my left knee fall out and I further push it with my hand to get some opening in the hips. This is slightly advanced and you can do this once you are comfortable with the first two steps. Then come back up and switch legs. Move the right leg out and then try to come on your elbows. You can use a couple of blocks or books to rest your elbows on as well. Then finally try to see if you want to push your knee out and breathe into the opening in your hips. Then come back and sit down. Extend both legs out, making as wide an angle as possible. Keep both the feet flexed and toes pointing up. Now inhale and extend your back. And as you exhale, touch your right toes with the left hand. Then twist the other side and touch the left toes with the right hand. Let's repeat 10 of these. Then come back to the center. Inhale, extend your left arm up, and as you exhale, bend sideways to the right. Try to push your right thigh out with your right elbow. Come back and change arms. Let's repeat 10 of these. Keep breathing and keep your feet flexed. Try to bend sideways and do not fall forward. Once you're done, turn your torso to the left and bend forward as far as you can go. Come back up and repeat on the other side. Come back to center. Now inhale and straighten your back, and as you exhale, start walking your hands forward. Go as far as you can and then a tiny bit more. Keep breathing into the stretch in your hamstrings. You can point and flex your toes a few times to keep the blood flowing. And then slowly come back up. Get both the feet together in front of you and shake them out. Now we'll do one final stretch before coming into a full split. Come into a low lunge with your right foot forward and left knee on the ground. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start pushing your hips back till your right leg becomes straight. Keep the right foot flexed. Bring your torso forward and breathe into the stretch in your right hamstring. Again, push your hips forward to come to low lunge. We'll do 4 more of these. Go back to half split as you push your hips back. Again, come to low lunge. Keep pushing the hips forward to feel the stretch in the front of the left thigh. Last one, come to low lunge and grab your left foot with the left hand and try to pull it towards your hips. You should feel an intense stretch in the front of the left thigh. Finally, push back to a half split. Now from here, start sliding your right foot forward. Go as far as you can while keeping your hips squared. There will be a tendency to fall towards the right, but keep yourself centered, taking support with your hands. With practice, you'll see that you will be able to go all the way down. Now let's work on the other side. Come into a low lunge with the left foot forward. Inhale, and as you exhale, push your hips back to a half split. Inhale, push your hips forward to low lunge. Exhale, push back. Do a couple more of these. Last one. Grab your right foot with the right hand and pull it forward. Slowly release and push back to half split. Then slide your left foot forward to come into a split. Stay centered, keeping your hips squared. Stay for a couple of breaths. And slowly come out. Bring the soles of your feet together in front and do a few butterfly pulses to relax. Then recline all the way back and let's do a happy baby pose. Bring both knees to the chest and grab your feet from the outside, pulling the knees down. You can roll side to side to massage the spine. Slowly release and lie down in Shavasana. Hope you enjoyed this video and will practice it daily to work on your splits. That's all for today. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.